Hi guys! Today we're talking about the mapping diagram, which is a strategy for figuring out do points make a function or can these points form a function? Are they part of a function? So we have 4 tables here and we're going to put them in our mapping diagram to see. The rule of thumb for figuring out if this is a function is putting all the x values in the first bubble, y values in the second, and then connecting them, their ordered pairs together. If any of the x values go to more than one y value, it is not a function. Now, you could have multiple x values go to the same y, but every x value needs to have one output, needs one y value coming out. So if I plug these numbers in, and all the y's in the next bubble, technically, they do say that you need to order your numbers least to greatest. I've seen some do greatest to least, but you don't want to repeat the numbers. So just make sure you're not repeating any of them, or you may not see that there was an overlap. So we'll connect our points together. I just drew them across because I didn't actually put them in order from least to, well, I guess I did these from least to greatest, but I put these from greatest to least. Did any of our x values end up having multiple y value outputs? No. So this would be a function because none of the x values went to more than one y value. So yes, a function. That was my arrow. Yes, that is a function. Okay, for this one, I'll try to put these in order from least to greatest. So we'll put all the x values in the first bubble, y in the second. So our smallest number I see here is -4. Next smallest is -1, 0, and I only put -1 in there once because we don't want to repeat. We only want to put each value in there once. So I'll put smallest to greatest in our next bubble. So if we connect our points together, -4 and 8, -1 and 2, 0 and 0, -1 and 3. Do any of our x values go to more than one y value? -1, yeah, -1 went to 2 different y values. So no, this is not a function because you can't put a value into an equation or into a function and get out 2 different numbers. We need to know what result we're going to get. If we put that value in, we should get one value, just one value for each x value come out. All right, let's try this one. So we're going to start with our smallest number and put them in from least to greatest. Then I'll put this one in, least to greatest. Remember, we're not going to put in any multiples. So we'll connect our points together. This is the mapping part of the diagram. 9 goes to 6, 3 goes to 2, 2 goes to 4. Okay, so then here's our mapping diagram. Do any of our x values go to more than one y value? So I see that we have 2 x values go to the same y, but does 0 go to multiple outputs, or does 5 go to multiple outputs? No, every x value goes to one y value. So yes, this is a function. It doesn't matter if there's a repeat, like multiple inputs go to the same output. We just have to make sure that the inputs only go to one exclusive output. All right, and then we'll do this one. So we'll start with smallest and put this in order. Oh, so it looks like we just got an 8. So if I match up all of these with their outputs, is this a function? Yeah, it is. If we put in the value and -2 only gave us one output, 0 only gave us one output, and didn't give us any other output other than 8, yes, this is a function. It is okay to have multiple x's go to the same y. You just can't have the same x go to multiple y's. So let me know if you guys have any questions, but this is the mapping diagram.